There's only one thing that you know how to do well, and I've often been told that you only can do what you know how to do well, and that's be you. Be like yourself, be what you're like. And for those of you who know the song, whence those lyrics come, you're welcome for the earworm. So, it's Sunday night. I haven't published a video this week and I'm feeling pretty grim, which you might hear in my voice. I got a cold yesterday and I just took a COVID test and it came out negative, so thank goodness for that. I was a little worried, not going to lie, but it's just a cold. And feeling grim and thinking to myself, well, maybe I won't do a video this week. But I will. And I am, as you can tell, because you're watching it, and I thank you. So I wanted to talk about today about courage and what happened last week. I, first of all, went away last weekend. I went on an army reunion, a 30-year army reunion, to visit some friends whom I hadn't seen in 30 years. I graduated from the Army Apprentices College in Harrogate in 1991. And I had only seen one of the other 5 people that came since then, and that was last year. And when I got back, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was feeling kind of low, if I'm honest, and I didn't know why. And then it dawned on me that maybe it had something to do with having just had a glimpse into what my life could have been like, you know. So I'm just employing a bit of mindfulness and just acknowledging that those feelings were there and trying to figure out maybe that was what was causing it, maybe not, I don't know. But I started to come together. Thursday, Friday were better days. But at the beginning of the week, I got a message from a good friend of mine, a friend whom I've been playing music with for many, many years, and he had arranged with me to do a recording session with him for someone else's YouTube channel. Some friends of ours have a YouTube channel called Acoustic Nights, and is it that side? I'll drop the link, whatever side it goes on. You can check out their channel. This is the second recording that they've asked us to do for them. First one was, I don't even know, September, October, something like that. So I'd forgotten that it was happening, actually. It was scheduled a few months ago to be happening in July. So my pal got in touch and he said, are you still up for it? And because he got in touch when I was feeling pretty grim, I did my usual thing of, oh no, I'll hide the message. So I did. I ignored the message. I ignored it for a couple of days, and then he got in touch again. He texted, then he called me on WhatsApp, then he called me on the actual phone. So I was sitting there thinking, I'm going to have to reply to this. So I did. I phoned him and he asked me how I was doing, and I said, I'm not feeling so great, actually. But I know that this is something in my heart of hearts that I enjoy, and I know that because I've done it hundreds of times, literally. And so I'm going to say, yes, I'll do it, even though I felt like running 100 miles away, you know. So he came round yesterday and we had a bit of a jam session, set up the cameras, which took way longer than it should have because I've got stuff all over the place and it had been such a long time since I'd done any remote recording. And it became apparent pretty quickly that my playing particularly was too rusty. And then the midges started to bite. So we were playing out on the porch, which was nice, but it was overcast, and once the midges start to bite, game's a bogey. You just gotta quit. So we ended up coming in here, where I'm recording this, and we jammed for another hour, something like that. We acknowledged that there was going to be no recording happening, we just needed to have a jam and go through the songs and stuff. And by the time he left, I was feeling pretty good. I really enjoyed the session, as I knew I would. You know, this is the thing. When I'm faced with having to make a decision like that, and I don't feel like doing it, I mean, strongly, the resistance is incredible. To be able to push through that, knowing that on the other side I'm going to love it. I mean, even knowing that that's how I'm going to feel at the end isn't enough to push me through the resistance. It just has to be a decision that I make, and that's what I did. So yeah, I showed some courage, which I'm, quite grateful for. It's incredible, this human condition. I don't purport to be the only one who goes through these kinds of feelings. That's kind of why I like to talk about it in videos, because I know that there are people out there watching this who feel exactly the same way, getting in our own way, preventing ourselves from living our best lives and doing things that we know are good for us. It's part of the human condition, I think. And also, making this video, I had committed in November to making a video every week, and was close to not doing one this week. But I've done one now, and it's always good to explore my thoughts and feelings on camera. I find it quite energizing, and I just hope that somebody out there got some value from it. If you did, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you, hear how you're doing. This has a lot to do with alcoholism, but I think it's more to do with just the human condition, We all have to deal with this kind of stuff, which just makes no sense. But it's there, and I'm not acknowledging it, and I'm putting it out there. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I was actually intending to go out into the hills today. Because of the way I'm feeling, that didn't happen. I ended up sleeping till almost 1 this afternoon. And since then I've been binge watching The Expanse, which I'm really enjoying. But if you're enjoying my hiking content, then stick around, because there's lots more coming. I'm halfway through an edit right now. I've got another couple in the bank, and I'm planning on going out a lot more over the summer and beyond. So if hiking is your kind of thing and you want to see some of the beautiful Arran scenery, then, like and subscribe, all of that. And if recovery from alcoholism is your thing, this is what life can look like. That's my intention, is to share what life can look like after addiction. So if you like that sort of thing, hit the subscribe button, stick around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.